Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I hope you guys had a lovely Valentine's Day, because I think the last video was like a Valentine's Day video. I've not uploaded in like probably nearly a week. I think now I just like been taking a little break and trying to think of like video ideas, because now Valentine's Day has gone and stuff. I'm kind of a bit iffy on what to film. But today's video is probably like a bit different coming from me, because you guys have probably never seen anything like this before on my channel. But I'm going to be doing like a little book haul. If you guys don't know, the one thing you need to know about me is I am a huge book lover. I've been collecting books since I was a little girl, like when I used to collect the Roald Dahl books. I used to read quite a lot, but now I've just kind of gone off it. But now we're in lockdown again. I feel like I'm just always on my phone all the time, and it's causing me to be a bit lazy and a bit tired like during the day. So I'm taking like a bit of time out like at night time and sometimes during the day to just read like a chapter or so of a book, because I used to really love reading books and I want to try and get back into it. If you like this video, please give it a huge thumbs up, you guys, and make sure you hit the subscribe button down below, and make sure you hit the notification bell just so you're notified every time I upload a brand new video. So like I've separated my books into like two categories. The first category is just books that I'm currently reading right now, just at the moment in lockdown. And the second category is books that I have got that I'm wanting to read, but I've not had chance to read them yet. So I'm hoping this will give you guys a few ideas, if you are book lovers out there, of like a few suggestions for a new book to read or to pick up. But yeah, let's just get into it. So I'm gonna go with first and show you guys the books I'm currently reading. There is only 2 books in this category because I don't like reading a lot of books at once, just because I do like to finish my books at some point, and if I tend to go on to another book, then I'll just completely forget about the other book that I was reading, and I'll never probably ever finish it. So the first book that I'm reading is 50 Shades of Grey. I have almost finished this book, like it's pretty much towards like the very end now. Got my little bookmark in there. But I love 50 Shades of Grey. I actually watched the film before I actually read the book, just because it was out at the cinema at the time and I really wanted to go and watch it, because I saw the trailer. It looked really good. I did pick this up ages ago, but I've not had a chance to finish it. It is a really good read. Obviously it's an erotic novel by E.L. James, but it is really good. Obviously you probably guys know about 50 Shades of Grey by now. There's 50 Shades of Grey, 50 Shades Darker, and 50 Shades Freed. I don't have the 2 other books. I've only got this one at the moment, but I am hoping to get my hands on the other 2, even though I have watched all the films. But I do like to read the book as well. The next book I am reading right now is one of my personal favorites, just because this person is probably like my greatest idol in the world. I absolutely love this person, and that's Kevin Hart. I can't make this up. Life Lessons. I've been wanting to get this book for absolutely ages. I've only recently just started this book. I don't have a bookmark in it, but I do, like, if you can see it, I do fold the corner so I know where I'm up to when I next go to my book. But this is basically just Kevin Hart's life and lessons that he's learned like as he's grown up, because he had a really hard upbringing, to where he is now as like a big full-time comedian. So just like shares his stories on life and like life lessons from his mom and his dad and what he's learned, and he's just passing it on to other people about how to be successful. And I think it's just a really good book. I love books like these that can like give you tips and like life lessons on how to become successful and just motivate yourself. Like, this book is a real good motivator. Like, every time I read a new chapter, it just makes me look on life a little bit more differently and makes me motivated into what I want to do. So if you've not read this book and you do want to have some little tips, Kevin Hart's book is a massive good read. I absolutely love this book, and not just because I love Kevin Hart. So those are the 2 books I'm currently reading at the moment. And the next category, I'm just going to show you the books that I'm wanting to read after I've read these 2 books. So this book is another book by E.L. James, by the author of 50 Shades of Grey, and this one is called The Mister. I decided to pick up this book a while ago just because I do like the 50 Shades of Grey series, and I have like watched the films as well, and it is based off the book. And I just think E.L. James is such a good author. Like the way like the books are written and just told, they're absolutely amazing. So I decided to pick up another read of hers, and basically this is a very passionate love story, obviously, with the whole romance novel of 50 Shades of Grey. Basically, from what I can read on the back, it is about a young woman who's recently arrived in England, and she has like a dangerous and troublesome past. She's beautiful and musically gifted, but she has an alluring mystery about her, and this man wants to know about her past and what the mystery is behind her, and he just basically wants to know more about her. And it says, can he protect her from the male violence that threatens her? So I always read the blurb on the back for the inspiration of my books, and if it's got a good blurb I will buy it and try and like dive into it. I'm really excited to read this book. If you are a big romance or like a mystery person, then this will be the perfect book for you, especially if you do like the 50 Shades of Grey series of books as well. So I can't wait to read this because this does look like a really good read. The book is another one by E.L. James. As you can tell, I do like the author, and this one's part of the 50 Shades of Grey series, which is called Grey, and this is basically the world of 50 Shades of Grey but in Christian's eyes. So this is basically just 50 Shades of Grey, but it's told in his own words. So it's his perspective of 50 Shades of Grey and like what he was feeling at the time and stuff like that. And I'm really into those sort of books, where it tells like their version of the story. I just think it's really good to like delve deep into their thoughts and stuff. I'm just probably like a really curious person, but I do want to know and learn more about Christian Grey, like the person that he is and why he is like he is. So I did pick up this book ages ago and I've not managed to read it yet, so I'm hoping this is a really good read. If you guys have read it and if it's good, please leave a comment down below. Okay, this next book I picked up recently. I know it's not by E.L. James, this is a completely different author. I've never had anything by this author before, and it's by Peter Swanson, and it says Rules for Perfect Murders, but obviously the rules and the for and the perfect are like crossed out. I do love my thrillers and I do love my crime books. I'm a mixture between like, I love reading romance, I love reading anything to do with crime, thriller, mystery, anything to do with those, or like fantasy, like vampires, werewolves, witches, all that sort of stuff. I'll happily read those as well. So I picked this up not long ago from Sainsbury's because they do like a kind of a really good book collection, and it says, if you want to get away with murder, play by the rules. And it's basically about this person who wrote a list of his 8 favourite murders for his Old Devil's Mystery Bookshop blog. And it says, just before Christmas, he finds himself at the heart of an investigation as an FBI agent and believes someone may be reenacting each of the murders on his list. And I just by reading the back of this, I was so intrigued on wanting to read this book. Just like the back of this book just enticed me into reading it because it looks like such a good read that someone's out there like reenacting like the murders on his hit list. And I'm hoping it goes into like graphic detail as well, because I love anything like that. I love watching horrors, and when it goes into graphic detail and stuff like that. So I'm hoping this is like exactly the same thing. But if you are a massive crime person or like thriller or like mystery, this might be a really good book for you. And the last book, I got this ages ago, I've not managed to read it yet, and it's called Vampire Beach Ritual. I actually got this like in a magazine like ages ago, but I've not managed to read it yet. This obviously is about vampires. It says that Jason is learning to live with Sienna's dark secret, that he and Her friends happen to be vampires, but is she more trouble than she's worth? When he's warned by a physical danger ahead, Jason dismisses it as rubbish, but after he's attacked on the beach and another student is killed, he realises that his and Sandy's lives are in peril. The killer with a crossbow is on the loose. And I told you guys I love my fantasy, so anything doing vampires, zombies, witches, it's got me hooked straight away. I just love my fantasy, and this does look like a really, really good read. Like, I just love reading the back of books because, like, it makes me really want to read it. As I really think, like, the blurb on the book is really important for deciding on whether or not to get the book. But yeah, that is all the books I've got to share with you guys in this video. I hope this guys gave you like a few ideas on books that you can read next. I'm really excited and looking forward to reading the books that I haven't read, just because they look like all really good books, and obviously to finish the books that I'm already reading currently. Kevin Hart is absolutely one of my favorites. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and until next time, I love you guys, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah. Bye guys.